Hello, welcome back to another video. What's up, Doc? It's been a while since I spoke with you guys in this capacity, which is the video of stories, basically. Oh my God, what has been happening a lot this year. It started in June. All the dental world has been struggling these days since this summer. Why? Because of the invasion of the DSO phenomenon. DSO is basically a financial arm that's going around and buying all private practices. When I say a private practice, means that a dental practice or dental business that's owned by one dentist, mom and pop shop feel, the experience of everybody knows everybody. When you come in, people are very excited to see you and you're not just a number. What's happening is, where the plan is, or the idea is, to buy all, as much as possible, the majority of the dental private practice offices, and to make them like consolidated groups, like what they're doing in the medical field in hospitals, big hospitals just swallowing small hospitals, throwing a lot of money at it. You go into the hospital, like my local hospital, I go in there, it doesn't feel the same anymore. That's where I had my hysterectomy. That's where I go get all my blood tests, routine checkups, and all of that. Before they got bought out, it was very much a community feel. It had a socioeconomical inclusiveness. Where now you go in, people are overworked, and that's another thing that's happening, is short of help. When the DSO wave started, I think 2011 or 2010, and they started as a new phenomenon, nobody trusted it until they got bigger and bigger and bigger. COVID hit. When COVID hit, a lot of the dentists got very discouraged from reopening back, or they didn't know how to reopen back. And I talked about this in another video. It was very easy to shut down for COVID, but it was very hard to reopen because we did not get any guidance from any organization how to reopen and what we should be looking for. The only thing that they told us is masks is recommended, no aerosols. Masks are recommended, no aerosols. Okay, but how are we going to open? Are we going to shut down 100%, open 100%? Are we going to shut down 50% and then open like 20% up? So how are we going to do it? We did not get any guidance. So a lot of these dentists got so discouraged after COVID. Of course, the DSO, which is a financial, almost like, don't worry about it. We'll take it off your hand and we will be fine with it. There's your sign-on bonus as long as you give us 5 years of after the sell for the owner to stay on. So it's a tactic so they don't lose a lot of patients. Like, oh no, everything is the same. The owner is the same. The dentist is the same. Just come in, get you dental service. Nothing have changed. Just a financial arm, just a management company. That's not true, because I get those patients that their dentist got sold for a DSO, and they come and see us because they always looking for a private practice, a one owner practice that's running like the traditional style of communication, the traditional style of, the old school, the community feel, it's you guys care, you guys know exactly who we are. The moment you see us, we feel so welcome. It's overwhelming not to have that, especially for their kids too. Adults might be able to adapt to something like that, accept it, embrace it, but with the kids, I can't even imagine how you approach a child when you're rushing everybody through and everybody is just a number. So the prediction is these DSOs in 10 years, they're going to be owning all the dental practices. So what happened this summer, when a lot of the auxiliary, a lot of dental assistant, dental hygienists, even associates, when they heard that, they basically got discouraged and they left the field because they didn't want to practice under these circumstances. And since the buyout is really high, finding a private practice was very, very limited. So a lot of people change careers. I know people are driving trucks, people are delivering flowers, whether it's right after COVID because it's shut down, even after COVID, where the DSO took advantage of the COVID situation and approached a lot of the dentists and told them that you don't have to worry to reopen. We just buy it off you and we'll take care of it. But what they do is they buy everybody out. If that team stays, they recalculate all their financial overhead, salaries, benefits, bonuses, and they cut everything down. They cut the cost down so the earnings are higher for them, but you end up with miserable team. So that's what we have been dealing with all summer long. The bombardment of patients just looking for a normal dental office, a dental office that does not treat them like a number, does not treat them like just you're a case going in. It's basically a production line. And it was overwhelming. It's a good problem for us because we got a lot of exposure. We got a lot of footprint in the community that we do accept new patient. We still accept new patient. But with that influx of patient volume, also, we needed more help, right? We had to hire more people to help us accommodate that volume. When you go into the hiring market, like I said, a lot of people left the field, left the profession because of the DSO mistreating them, and they left a bad taste in their mouth. They don't want to do dentistry anymore. So for us, that is looking for help because we're growing. Like I said, it's a good problem. We're growing, we're thriving, we're surviving. We could not get the help. So we had to hire temps. Well, by hiring a temp, the patient will see a hygienist or assistant every week, a new face. And that will translate into, oh, did you guys sell? You guys don't care. Why do you have so much turnover? The patient gets really anxious, they get nervous, and they pull back and they don't want to come back. So that was so stressful. And the anxiety was through the roof, whether it is from the associates, me, the owner, my assistant, my hygienist. Now it's stabilizing, but unfortunately, on top of that, we had unfortunate events that my father-in-law passed away too in October, and we had to deal with that too, with everything that's going on. And unfortunately, when you are trying to balance your life, whether it's work, personal life, and the scale tips, one end needs more attention than the other, it's hard to grieve because things are moving so fast. We miss him, and it's unfortunate. He lived a great life. He lived the life that he wanted to live, how he wanted to live it to the last day, which we are very grateful for, but doesn't change the fact that we do miss him. And it was such a sudden death and surprise. You're never ready for that, obviously, but it was the timing, but things do happen. So that's what we have been dealing with all summer long. Things are calming down. We cannot wait for 2023. 2022 really hit us with a lot of unfortunate events that took a toll on our psyche, took a toll on our peace of mind, and really shot that stress right through the roof. We're doing fine, and that's why I have been very glitchy with my videos, because me and my husband and the team, we've been just, putting out fires and trying to stabilize. And every time we stabilize one area of the practice, the one aspect get destabilized because people were shifting and moving around so much. But now we have the most amazing team, which I love you guys all. And they are passionate about people. They're decent people. people of dignity, and they love what they do, and they love coming to work every single day. So that's it for today. I hope to catch you in the next video.